Like we're all just like, oh my god. And he's like, I've been there for like 10 years. I don't hear it. And sure enough, like we would all be like in the middle of a conversation, we'd all get quiet, and he would just basically be like, why is everybody being quiet? Like it totally went over his head. It's just like it's interesting.
When I lived in
Oh man.
KC, I lived like right next to the highway exit, like where all the emergency vehicles used to like get out of downtown. And yeah, it was like I grew numb to it, but when I was recording things, I was like, why is it so loud? You can hear all these sirens.
Oh man, oh man. Hi, hello. I'm CrunkChocolate, and I'm here with some friends to watch some World Cup action. We got Netherlands, we got Japan. This is going to be such a good match, and I have a motley crew of most dope people.
Kickstart my heart,
Not
baby.
throwing
Let's go.
shade. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny. Never throwing shade. I love you to bits.
I thought the band.
Oh, oh man. Just recollecting the different experience. Alex, Gabs, Justin, Grant. Hi, hello. We'll start with you, Grant. How's it going, friend?
I'm doing well, buddy. I appreciate you inviting me on. I think, we've done enough crossover episodes to where people know Into the Channel is the greatest UEFA Women's Champions League podcast hosted by two dudes in America. So I appreciate you even trusting me to come on here and talk about men's football with you.
I mean, in the end, it's just people kicking a ball. So you're pretty familiar with that aspect of it. Everything else, we'll get there.
Appreciate that.
Justin, what's up?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, I all my men's soccer knowledge is informed by watching women's soccer first.
And my the first set of like World Cup streaming I did was actually with the women's World Cup. So it's a little jarring not having to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to stream a bunch of games. So this is actually a very I appreciate this, like it being
very nice
here in the USA.
Yeah, and I forget like watching the US, like watching the men's, I forget that we like don't hate the Netherlands in the same way that we do on the women's side. It's like talking about the Dutch and like, oh, no one's like screaming about it in my comments.
Speak for yourself.
I was gonna say, speak for yourself.
Yeah, sorry.
This is a hate watch. I'm rooting for them to fail. Japan, what do you have for me?
I'm all in.
I mean, that is exactly why I asked you on, Gabs. I knew you're deep seething for the Netherlands, all things the color orange, and here you are. How are you?
I'm good. I don't really have that many hate watches for this World Cup, if I'm being honest. But I have like my perennial always hate watches like Argentina. I will not say anything further. And I think I like one other hate watch, maybe two. But the Netherlands is not one of them. I just want Japan to win. Like I like Japan much more. And the style of football that they play is just vibes.
Yeah. I mean, I am excited about that aspect with these two teams. They are teams who want to play their football. They're not afraid to attack. I think we're going to be entertained for sure. And Alex, what's up, my boy? How's it going?
All right, guys. My name's Alex Millage. So I am a co-host of a city podcast, Hollywood Kickbacks. I met Crunk because we're mutual podcasts of the same team. Big up Crunk for covering both the men and the women's team. I appreciate his coverage on both sides of that. We only typically focus on the men's side, but I keep abreast of that. But so this is happy to join the podcast before I get lost in my own World Cup chaos, because tomorrow night I'm going to Iran, New Zealand. Thursday I'm going to Switzerland, Bosnia, and then July 2nd I'm going to the round of 32 match at SoFi. That's probably going to be Spain versus the winner of Austria, Algeria, or Argentina. That group is looking to be very competitive, and I think there's a chance that Argentina finishes second and gets sent to the execution match. That's probably going to be Spain at SoFi, so I got a ticket to that. So let's see what happens. But this is kind of like the calm before the storm for me.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Being able to go to some games, experience some things, have a good time. Looking forward to seeing any photos and videos. I'm rocking my 50+ donor shirt because one, Germany just showed up and showed out. I can't brag about USA's big win now that Germany has hit a bigger number. I mean, honestly, I've quite moved on from the U.S. Score anyway. But also, Jake was at that match today, so I just wanted to show him some love. We're doing streams every day, so I have plenty of time to wear our shades of blue shirt. So I'm gonna wear it probably tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
We're
That,
here. Sorry, go for
no,
it.
I was gonna say that Kai Havertz golden boot. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm leaving here with something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so greedy, so greedy.
It's all right. Germany is going out, but I'm gonna leave here with something.
They looked awfully nervous after that first Curacao goal. But
I
Yeah, I've
know.
seen like group chat. I've seen all I needed to see. Germany's not winning anything, but that's okay. I will be
And
leaving
then
here with something.
yeah, and then Germany realized who they were, remembered who they were, and they were like, okay, game on. All right. So this Japan team: Suzuki, Ito, Taniguchi, Watanabe, Doan, and Nakamura. That's the back line. Kamada, Sano, Kubo, Maeda, and Ueda. I be there. Japan. I feel like every World Cup is a lot of people's dark horse. It, they have a nice quality squad, good age, like you have some experience, but up top is a lot of youth. And from what I've learned, the team who kind of brings the most intensity is the team that kind of gets ahead at least early on. Now, if they can keep up that energy, that's a whole other thing. Anybody have thoughts on this Japan team?
Yeah, lots of European I think everyone's on a European team for the most part. Like I see Ajax players, Munich, let's see, Feyenoord, a lot of Dutch teams, so Dutch and German teams. So this is a team, yeah, that's conditioned by European football, and I think in my bracket I have what's it that they could face England in the round of 16. So I think this is a team that can go deep and possibly be an upset. Same thing with the Netherlands. I have in my bracket too. The Netherlands, I think in their route to the final, they have to beat France. So I think if anyone's can upset France, I think Netherlands can be the upset. But yeah, this Japanese team is goated.
So what it was 25 goals for Ueda for Feyenoord in the Eredivisie.
Yeah.
So I mean, some
Mhm.
Dutch familiarity there should be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice. And then this Netherlands team, Verbruggen, Van de Ven, Van Dyke, Van Heck, so many Vans, Dumfries, Gravenberg, De Jong, Reinders, AE, Gakpo, Malin, and Somerville. Honestly, I had no idea Somerville was Dutch. So this is fun. It's just like, oh,
new
okay.
knowledge for you.
Oh, this is fun. So many players on the squad. Most people are familiar with, especially if you pay attention to European football. They play in big names every single year. They are one of those teams that you kind of expect them to do better. Hopefully, they can do well enough that they avoid USA because they seem to kind of ruin our round of 16 dreams often. So I am low-key rooting on. Well, I guess I'm rooting or hating depending on however we need them to drop. But yeah, anybody have any thoughts on this Netherlands team?
I think it's funny that they push Van der Ven out to fullback. I don't know if they always do that, but that guy can't defend, so that makes sense.
He's
Well,
I
yeah, and it's
mean,
smart.
Virgil van Dijk is old. Van de Ven is younger, and I'm familiar with him from Tottenham. I mean, he's quick, but yeah, I mean, Tottenham's Tottenham, so
Yeah, he's
Pace
very good at
merchant.
running. Like, so
Yes,
him getting the ball
so good.
forward makes sense at the fullback position. Him actually having to, I don't know how deep Japan is going to get into their box. I think they're very quick touches and fancy moves. So we'll see who covers who. I don't know about that midfield though. I'm assuming Gravenberch is going to be the sitter and letting Frankie De Jong and Reinders be the runners. But I like I guess the lineup that I saw on Twitter. They had Frankie De Jong like sitting, and I was like, "There's no way he's going to be able to cover all that space by himself." Like, there's just no way.
As much as I love Frankie De Jong.
Yeah, I think we've all learned that of him by now. Reinders is also not going to help him defensively. I know that
Yeah.
from personal experience. Bro likes getting the ball and he likes running up. He likes creating some stuff. Um, okay, about to get kickoff. It's exciting.
Yeah,
All
just
right, quick.
open it
Who do
up.
we think's
Open it up.
winning? Who do you think's winning?
I hope
Gonna win.
Japan.
It's going to be an entertaining draw.
Say Japan 4-3. That's my final.
Oh, I would
Ooh,
love
I
that.
hope so. Give me
Oh.
Japan 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I think Netherlands are gonna sneak this a 2-1. But I would if
Yeah.
we get 4-3, I don't care who wins because we all win. Well, as ever, whoever loses.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want to see something nice and open, and I think that's how the Japan like has to overrun them essentially.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, definitely score. The aim of the game is to score more than your opponent, and so often we see teams trying to make sure the opponent doesn't score, and that's kind of what I've enjoyed about this World Cup. Teams have been trying to score. Now, how good are they at it has been up and down, but I feel like every team is trying to at least focus more on the attack, except for Czechia. Czechia were the only people who were like, "No, we're gonna be fuck asses and just
Defend.
yeah."
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Brazil-Morocco game. I mean, Brazil I just was trying to hold on to a draw so they won't lose however long. They haven't lost an opening match since 1950. So they were trying to go forward, and then they were just like, nah, we'll take the draw.
That game, like, I knew it was going to go that way after I seen that midfield. That midfield was food. Like,
yes, Casemiro was struggling.
horrendous. Casemiro, Paquetá, and Bruno G did absolutely nothing to progress the ball.
And that like Brahim Diaz pass that just like split the center back so easily too.
It was
just
so
wide
easy.
open.
Jesus.
I know. There's so many good players individually and play on good squads and are key to their teams. But for some reason, once they put that Brazil shirt on, they become dummies. It's weird.
I just feel like they're just I feel like people have said this many times before, but they're just very much a group of individuals. I feel like the rest of the big favorites or the big nations are all like a collective.
Yeah.
There's no Marta type to really tie the men together.
No. Their Marta type is Neymar, and he's cooked. So
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a rough one.
I saw Brazil Costa Rica in the Copa America at SoFi back in 24, and they drew 0-0, and the Costa Rican goalkeeper got the goal at the player of the match. I mean, it was a very underwhelming match. They had a very underwhelming qualifying, and one thing too about Brazil is that they all play in Europe, but they play in different leagues. Like I do like the more physical Premier League players like Guimaraes and co, but like it's all just like different styles. And I'd say, yeah, it's all just like individuals from different leagues, different styles, and it doesn't really coalesce, even though it's kind of this, you could say that the same thing for all the other teams, but just, I don't know, Brazil just does not coalesce.
no, the Brazil players of old, like the legends that they used to have, I feel like they all had higher IQ. It wasn't just like ability. It was just like they were just so much smarter. Oh, well, damn.
Okay, where is everybody? Because I'm at 222. The way you're reacting, you might be ahead.
I'm definitely ahead of you. I'm at 246.
Oh, okay.
I'm like 20 seconds behind. Oh, what is happening?
26 behind.
My Telemundo feed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm Telemundo too. That's funny. Man,
What a turn. What a turn.
I jumped forward.
I did not expect that shot. It just
I'm on 46 now.
And that's what Malin's good for. Like he's really that's kind of it. You're just like,
it's so funny that he's so good not in the Prem.
And hit the ball. Yeah. Right. The second he leaves it, he gets back to balling out. I feel like he had like 3 games where he was fantastic for Villa. And yeah, it just kind of fell off. I laughed when he was originally signed because I knew it wasn't going to work. And then he had a little moment, and then
it's like
basically over.
The end of his run at Dortmund was so frustrating too. Like, yeah, he's just like such a hot and cold player sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely tons of quality on this Netherlands team.
So Japan obviously able to get that corner away. How do we feel about Netherlands versus Japan on set pieces. Seems like there's a decent size advantage there.
Oh, for
Yes,
sure.
should be.
Yeah, it should be.
I feel like it's gonna be all about delivery.
Yeah, just high
makes
point
sense.
it.
Keep it in the air.
Yeah, which as an Arsenal fan, I've been disappointed with the set piece delivery in the last few games. Every single game, I've been like, "What are we doing? Why are we hitting the first man? What
Yeah, I
is
was
it?"
laughing
This
at
is-
what Turkey was trying to do
Ooh.
last night when you're like their target striker is like half the size of the defenders they trying to out jump.
Ridiculous.
I shouldn't have chuckled as much as I did watching that game at Turkey A. 'Cause, yeah, they just talking all their smack, and it's like, bro, y'all just got back here. Like, can y'all just
That
be like, we're happy, we're excited to be here, we're gonna try hard, we want to make the fans proud. And they're just like, no, we are technically the better team than Australia. We're gonna cook them. It's just like, okay, bet.
yeah, Çalhanoğlu saying that right before the game is a bad omen. I'm sorry. You just play the game first and win, and then you can talk shit.
Hmm. Like, I like it. I like, be proud of yourselves. Like, I respect
Hey!
that. But when you, it's not the don't lift yourself up to knock somebody else down. Like that shit's whack.
There's nothing I hate more than when I'm watching a game, and now granted, we're watching it from a bird's eye view, but like I feel like if I'm watching it from a bird's eye view and you just see the opening and you're like waiting for the person to make the pass that's
Yeah.
gonna split them open and they don't do it, and you're like,
Why didn't
did
you
you
do that?
not see? Yeah, do you not see what I see? Like
Pointing.
what?
Oh man. Speaking of, I mean, I don't necessarily care about like the team you went to go celebrate, but you look like you had a good time out in London, Gabs.
I did. I did. I had a great fucking
Please
time.
tell us all about it.
Yeah, I had a great fucking time. Genuinely, I laughed, I cried, I got drunk. It was sensational. The amount of people that I met that were coming from the US or like other places was like kind of crazy. There was a lot of Arsenal fans who were traveling from somewhere just to be there for the parade and then turn around and go home. I was like, yeah, we deserve this. Like, we deserve this.
Oh,
Did you like book when you thought Arsenal would win the league, or was the trip pre-planned, or how'd you do it?
So, for me and my best friend, who's also an Arsenal fan, we made a pact that if we win the league this year, we were going to be there for the parade. So like months ahead, we had already said that. Because we always have a trip in the summer, like we do something in the summer together because she lives in LA and I live in Philly. And I was like, for our trip this year, we should just go to London for the parade. And then when it was getting closer, I was like, we need to start actually like booking stuff. And she was like, I don't want to book anything before like we actually get it done. And then April happened and I remember the text so distinctly. She texted me and was like, let's just go ahead and book our own trip because they're about to piss me off. Because every year in April they do bullshit.
Of course.
And then Man City fucked it up. So
There you
then
go.
we were like, oh yeah, we're booking hotels, we're booking like our plane tickets and all that shit. And it was a like very short turnaround. So we both left Thursday night or Friday night, got there Saturday morning, watched the Champions League final, went to the parade on Sunday, had a like rest day on Monday so I could go to the Emirates and like do a tour and all that stuff, and then left on Tuesday.
Oh wow! So it's a whirlwind, but that had to be
like literally
amazing. That's awesome.
Literally running around London for like 3 days straight.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm happy for your experience. Again, not the team.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. All right, 8 minutes in.
It feels even 8 minutes in so far.
It's going exactly how I expected, kind of.
Feeling
Definitely.
each other out.
Yeah, for sure. And Japan's not, at least it feels like they're not like pressing that high. They're kind of waiting to see what how Netherlands play, and then they do that like mid-block thing where they
Yeah,
they try to get the ball back.
It's interesting because I think Netherlands are like there's not like initial press. Both teams are trying to press in that mid block, and then so it's like this. You get stuck in this waiting around, like both teams
Yeah.
like coax each other out of their shell. This is why I can't watch soccer with my dad sometimes, because like he's such a casual watcher. Like I was watching
he
the
gets
Brazil
bored.
game with him yesterday. He's like, "What are they doing?"
That's exactly how I feel about watching with my dad, because I've been watching World Cup games with my dad the last few days, and he is very much a final action person. He has no patience for anything. He's just like, just get the ball over, just cross. And I was like, you just want them to cross and cross and cross and cross continuously. They have to hold on to the ball. Like what?
Yeah.
Kick it
doing something,
long,
I
kick it
promise.
long.
Yeah, he's
happening.
a route one football, like I can't.
Like throw a Hail Mary.
It's like a classic American sports fan.
Yeah.
For sure.
Defense.
I was, I live in a smaller area. Saw a brewery that I very much am a fan of. They were hosting a watch party. So I went there and it was actually really packed. It was 100 plus people. They had like 3 different spots where the games were being shown, and ended up befriending like a Bayern, Everton, and Tottenham fans. And we were just like talking about the game. The energy was oddly fantastic. I did chuckle because after the first USA goal, some people tried to start a USA chant and it maybe got USA fully through, and then by the second time around, they didn't say A. It was like USA, okay, nobody's joining.
I feel like we have the worst chants. The USA chants are so.
Oh no, they're horrendous. Truly, they're
Absolutely.
no aura, no swag, no juice, no joy. Like it's just how many different ways can you chant USA?
Man, and I believe that we can win chant. If I could never hear that again, it would be.
Yeah.
I know. Well, it's
everyone
because that
hates it.
technically is our best one, but because it's our best one, it was ran into the ground.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It had like a little bit of charm in the 2014 World Cup. And
Yeah.
I think you guys are right. And then it's just like everybody beat
For
it to death.
sure.
Yeah.
That's my favorite World Cup still.
Mhm.
I've never felt more patriotic than watching that World Cup.
It was pretty crazy.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, I've been exposed to, so like Bosnia qualifying here in St. Louis, we have like a huge Bosnian population. So I've been exposed to a lot of like Bosnian fan. Like I went to the watch party the other day and on Saturday or Friday, whenever that was. Like being exposed to like the Bosnian chants compared to like what we have as a fan culture, and seeing like there are just Bosnian flags everywhere. Like I did not see any like US soccer. Like there are a ton of people at the watch parties, but no one's like outwardly patriotic about it for obvious reasons. I think.
Yeah, I think for obvious reasons. But I'm excited for Switzerland, Bosnia, and because of Edin Dzeko, and people are talking about the old heads that are at the World Cup, but no one's saying that Edin Dzeko is 41 years old playing in a World Cup. And as a City fan, I just think the world of him, and so that's why I bought a ticket, even though Belgium-Iran is playing on Father's Day in Los Angeles, and obviously you have like Kevin De Bruyne and Doku, but like I've seen both those players play before, so I wasn't like too like stoked on it. It's not like the 2018 Belgium or whatever, the golden generation, so I'm just kind of like, I'm not. I don't. So I think Switzerland Bosnia is probably gonna be a more competitive match than Belgium Iran. So
that group in general, like I think every game's gonna be kind of incredible with how close it's been.
Yeah.
There being a third place qualifier for them, or like the third place going through, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be great. Like I think all 3 games 1-1 draws, and then like if that is just how a third place team gets through, it would be very
it's so funny. But speaking of Edin Dzeko, like I just read something, I can't remember what account it was from, but it was like they put up the like information about him being in the like living through the Bosnian War and like actually getting to see his team get to the World Cup again. I was like, this is so moving. Like there's just nothing like this sport ever.
Yes, these are the things that make the World Cup great, and like obviously we know all the nonsense that our administration has been up to leading up to it, and that's why I was just like, we just need this kickoff, man, so we can start kind of we can at least have some of these good stories and experiences to like offset and bring a little bit of the joy. because the weeks, months leading up to it, like that's all we were seeing before the kickoff of Mexico, South Africa. I had so many people being like, I'm so jaded about this World Cup already. And then, but once we got the kickoff, I was like, I'm in, I'm
Yeah.
here. I haven't been so productive in my place in probably ever since I've lived here. Like I wake up and I'm like, all right, I gotta clean this, I gotta do this. Let me get all my stuff done and over with so I can just totally relax and watch all of the football. Like my whole place is so clean. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I get you on the cynicism. There's been so much cynicism about the World Cup, and being in Los Angeles, especially, and like everyone's about the ticket prices, the administration, you know what I mean. And then like I was at the fan festival at the Coliseum watching the USA Paraguay game, and like I think everyone forgot about that. Everyone was just going limbs, you know what I mean, watching the goals getting scored and throwing beer and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I mean, the World Cup is here.
This experience.
And that's how I felt too. I was like watching it and I was like, I like just recently unblocked the U.S. men's national team account because I blocked them last year because they were pissing me off so bad. And I was like, why am I not seeing the lineup? And I was like, oh my God, I have them blocked still. So I had to unblock them and I was like, please just don't get grouped. Like I
Yes.
don't have faith in you guys, but just surprise me, I beg. And then they pulled out that performance and I was like, I almost lost my voice that night. Like I was screaming. Like
I don't
I've
want to
never felt
be.
more patriotic.
I hear it, and I don't want to be a pessimist. It can sometimes be my natural state. But are we open to the possibility that Paraguay is just really fucking terrible?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I would
No.
say that because I'm technically teeter on pessimist realist, but they beat what Brazil and Argentina in qualifiers or something
That's
like
true.
that, and
They have the
they had
talent.
a good record before we
Yeah.
played them.
They've been
I
like
don't think
defensively good before this
Messi
too.
beat them
Yeah.
that bad.
And also, granted, they have like 5 Argentinian players who I don't think could have make the squad, so they declared for Paraguay. So that's also another thing as well.
And it's a conversation that like I want to talk about it on like post content and stuff like that, but I'm not a fan of being too like pessimistic and whiny on posts and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the hydration break, turning the games into quarters, I mentally was just trying to like ignore it. Like it's just like it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really affect things. I think teams like Paraguay who kind of need to be prickly and they fight hard and they frustrate you over a consistent 45 minutes when there's like a break that is 2 to 4 minutes long. That gives you time to kind of like calm down, cool
Reset
off.
expectations.
Yeah, like your air's getting back to the managers can make quick adjustments. So yeah, it's just like they're in whatever momentum that could have been taken by a lower team like a Paraguay.
They were saying that in the Brazil-Morocco match. I mean, was it Morocco scored within 11 minutes, and then 20 minutes later, Brazil scored, and they went to a hydration break, and then Morocco kind of was able to kind of get back into it, so that helped Morocco. But you're seeing like these little momentum switches because of the hydration breaks. But to get back to the USA point, so I was at the Nations League at SoFi last spring, and it was cool because like $150 a ticket got me like 2 matches per day. So I went to the semifinal and final. And yeah, the United States looked terrible. They didn't win it. Mexico won it. Mexico still showing that they're the kings of CONCACAF, and United States got 1-0 to Panama and then lost to Canada. So I didn't have any real expectations of them winning anything. I think they it's like they could get grouped, but I think last night kind of dispelled that a little bit, maybe create some momentum. So I think they could make a run. We'll see how far they get, but yeah.
And I want to say I don't think necessarily it's Paraguay's so bad. I think the players like we saw best case scenario how USA can look if they like truly are locked in. So I think it
That
was
makes
more
sense.
like a best case scenario than like Paraguay's awful. Now, can the USA keep that going? That will be what
I think
I love to see.
my worry is that like against the Paraguay, you're able to be ball dominant and kind of control the game in that way. I
Mhm.
don't know if you're necessarily able to do that against like Turkey. Like Australia will be an interesting match. 'Cause I think both of these teams are going to like surprise the rest of the group. So like that makes it very interesting to me, like, how this
Yeah.
plays out. But I also think like how they performed in March kind of colors my pessimism heading into this. And then you realize that they're really just like trying out a new formation, trying out some things that
Mhm.
ultimately like don't have an impact on like the actual World Cup, how they're like lining up and going at things. So
I'll say the trio of Dest, McKinney, and Freeman looked great. Like they were a huge problem for Paraguay on the right. But I think the only reason I asked the question is obvious. I haven't seen Paraguay play a bunch, and they were doing that thing that bothers me with some teams where I'm like, okay, so Paraguay's wide open on defense, they're wide open in the back, and they're simultaneously still not getting anybody forward. I was like, how good is this team
Yes.
really? But this
No,
with
that's fair.
very limited information that I had.
That's fair. No,
I
that's
also
fair.
just think they look like a good poach team as well.
Mm.
Like they're very positive, very attacking. They got the ball back, went back down the field fast. You know what I mean? Like just from watching poach teams over the years. But yeah, it was encouraging.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is like Paraguay were trying to like set up in a lower block and they were just able to attack them before they could even get set up. So like that's where you
Good
had
point.
like it looked like they were just wide open because they just weren't able to set up all match.
Yeah, they definitely looked confident, a lot more confident than I thought they looked coming into this World Cup. Um, it's funny that you brought up Dest though, because I literally tweeted on Blue Sky during that game. I was like, I just know Dest is going to piss me off in this game
He usually does.
because he usually does.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're playing better than I suspected,
I
and I
think
don't trust it. Like,
it's wild how like usually in the football and career you start up top and the older you get you drop backwards, and he's been the opposite. He started as a defender and now he's just a winger, I guess. And it does make sense because even as a defender it was just the fact that his personality is, I guess, so like he has the largest chip on his shoulder that it has become a detriment really to his career at times. And so, like, I think that's why he worked as a defender. I don't think he liked defending. You can see how much he
Clearly.
enjoyed. Yeah.
he's like a way
Yeah.
worse version of Trent, if I'm being honest. Like, he just
Yeah.
wants to attack. Like, that's
Yeah.
it.
So just having him as a winger it's smart. It's just like let's put a true defender back behind him and he can track back. So it's like, yeah, just a wing back, but he's just a winger. And it works for him in the US. Like, obviously. We'll
I
see
think,
how
yeah,
the rest of it goes.
that part of the sport is fascinating where you have a player that I think excels at making those deep runs, but like isn't good at defending in that deep area. So yeah, like having someone to like he's not a winger, but when he plays in those deeper areas, he can be better at getting forward. So it's very fascinating.
Okay, so Netherlands, Japan, it's been a chess match. It's been kind of back and forth.
Feeling bad about my 4-3 prediction. I'd like to take it back now if that's allowed.
I said it an entertaining draw.
We could have the greatest second half of all time.
Yeah, I
7
like
goals. I'd take that.
I like the optimism.
I mean, these are two
should-
definitely not making it through the group. So I think it's going to be a pretty even match, and then we'll see how they do in the other games. But yeah, I think these are both two
Mhm.
teams that make a deep run in the tournament. So just happens to be that the first game is
Hydration break.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that situation with Morocco and Brazil drawing each other, you still kind of expect. Well, Scotland ended up winning, so that puts them in
Yeah,
a
shout out
really good
Scotland for
situation.
winning
'Cause
1-0,
even
breaking a World Cup drought.
yeah,
They
like even
definitely shouldn't have won that
even
game,
if
though. He should have won that
no,
game.
But that's how Scotland plays.
no.
And my prediction is that, well, obviously Brazil's next match is Haiti. They'll win that one, but I think Scotland's probably going to frustrate them to a 0-0 draw, so they can finish second in the group. That's my prediction.
That's all I mean, all Scotland needs to do is just try to draw. I mean, obviously, I hate the term "try to draw," but you aim to win. But if you end up drawing, that's not the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
5 points should be able to get them through.
Yeah, I just feel like there has to be at least one big team that like underperforms. that doesn't go through. Like there has to be one, and I'm trying to figure out which team it's gonna be because like in 2014 you saw like England and Spain get grouped, like, and after that Germany
After the dream.
underperformed, and like it has to
Well,
be one. Like somebody has to do it.
I think Argentina is not going to make it to the round of 16. That's my
Oh, I
prediction.
would love to see that.
And because if you look at Group J, so Group J is Algeria, Argentina, Austria, and Jordan. I have my prediction to win that group is Algeria because I think they've been playing really well. They're a very dominant African team, and it's hard to say, but like there's a very real scenario that Argentina can draw Algeria, draw Austria, beat Jordan, finish second, and then they have to go play Spain at the match at SoFi. Or if they top the group, they have to go play Uruguay, which I think Uruguay is a better side than Argentina. So those are two scenarios that they have to deal with. It actually would probably benefit them if they finish third because they go play it, and I haven't looked at that matchup. They go play a different matchup, but those two teams, they finished first and second. They got to play a really good team in the round of 32.
I think that's a good point. I think it's because of the expanded cup. It's like less teams are going to get grouped in that way, but like more teams potentially run into that like round of 32 pitfall.
Freaking 8 third place teams get to move on. Goodness gracious.
A bad team is going to make it out of the group because of that.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, sure. And it's going to be the worst round of 32 game ever because of it. They're just going to sit back and because once you get to the knockout stage, that's when nerves really hit and you don't want to mess up. So those teams who play in a low block, they can possibly create some chaos. Whereas in the group stage, low blocks don't necessarily work as well because they're at least in the first couple of games, and maybe that third game when everyone's kind of watching how things go, which is why I'm there's so many double games on those final sets of games. Like every group, there's like 2 games playing every, like we still have the like 3 or 4 show times, but there are multiple games playing at the same time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very chaotic.
I understand that FIFA's greed knows no bounds, and they are a flatly immoral organization in pretty much every sense of the word. But I mean, it's pretty cool that we get more football with this bigger World Cup. Am I wrong about it? Like, am I just overlooking too much?
No, I don't understand why people are complaining about having more teams in the World Cup. I like having more countries who have never been here in it.
Yeah, watching like Curacao celebrate their goal away.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Like Qatar, they drew, but that's the first points they've ever gotten in a World Cup. Like obviously, people feel certain, but you still have to see the humanity of the players on the pitch. Like they are just there representing their country. Like how you feel about their country is a whole other thing.
Well, see, that's my thing. I always give leeway for the World Cup because it's only every 4 years. Sometimes you just never get back there. Fair enough, but it's the club competitions in between that they need to cut down on. There's too many. There's too many games in the season. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
Like, who gives a fuck about this Club World Cup shit? Wrap it up.
I mean, it can't be there's no sport that's, maybe this is just American ignorance, but I don't think there's any sport that's like just year round the way they're trying to make the football calendar, like with the Club World Cups and all that. It's like, Jesus, give these people a rest.
It's because they have there's UEFA, there's FIFA, there's FA, so there's just so many levels so they can all use the same excuse where they're just like, hey, we only have games at this time. And then, but if you add it all together, it's just like continuous nonstop football.
Yeah.
Oh, really good chance for Japan here. That was
a
waste. That was a waste.
Such a nice like bumper pass too.
That was a waste.
Yeah, I have no love for the Club World Cup at all. I did not have any interest in it whatsoever.
No,
it's cool to see some teams. I saw PSG versus Atletico Madrid. That was cool. And then, but other than that, it was just
seeing the Portuguese teams kind of get in there. I mean, Man City, they lost to Halal. Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Crunk, do you remember when we lost to Halal? We were playing them in Atlanta, and it was at one point when Halal had scored. I think that it might have been when they took the lead, and their fans in Atlanta started singing "Hilal, Hilal, the best club in the world," mocking our chant.
Yeah,
and I was I didn't feel great about it at the time, but you know what? More power to them.
Right.
Shout to them. They got the
It's an
win. They have
answer.
a good team too.
I mean, the Saudi League has spent all the money that it has over the last few years specifically for the Club World Cup. So, like, I'm happy that the people there to represent the Saudi League had a good showing.
I feel like the only way I'm okay with having more games is probably in the women's game. They don't have enough games.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I was all
Yeah,
okay with
and
them
more
adding
games
the Club
technically
World
means more
Cup
money.
because we won it.
Yeah, yeah.
In spectacular fashion too.
Correct.
I will also raise my hand though, Alex, as much as, whatever, however I feel about the Club World Cup. I saw Inter play Urawa Reds at, I live just down the block from Seattle Stadium. And so I was like, man, this Club World Cup, it's too much. Wait, how much are the tickets? Okay, I'm going to go see Inter Milan play. Like, you got to do what you got to do.
I saw River Plate,
Yeah,
River Plate Monterey, and then also River Plate. What was it? I think it was like 2 River Plate games. I forget, but
Nice.
oh no, Inter Monterey, and then River Plate Monterey. Yeah, so it was all games at the Rose Bowl. So, but
awesome.
yeah,
it's just really really cool combinations of teams playing, and again, that's all they can do. Like they get these like cool matchups, or the good part of the competitions that they do. They're like, hey, who cares about all these games that we're all playing? Who are Reds? Japan versus Europe, and this is so crazy. It's like a video game, right? Like forget that we're literally breaking all of these footballers.
It's like FIFA random pick for teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, all right. And yeah, I saw Inter play Urawa, and then I saw Inter play River Plate in Seattle. I saw 2 of the Seattle games.
That would have been fun.
I live close enough to the stadium too. It's like, I don't know. I feel foolish not to go see them.
It is cool, and it does break the like international friendly thing of like these teams play here all the time, but like they don't really treat these friendlies like they matter. So it's like a question of if you'll even see like the players and if they're even like trying really. So like that, at least in these games, when those competitive juices start flowing, like you can see a good game out of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And the supporter sections are like almost worth the price of admission too. Like the River Plate supporters were amazing.
Oh man, the River Plate supporters. Oh, my Argentinian team is River Plate, and like at the Rose Bowl, you know how it is. It's very just like one thing all the way up, and it's just like the flags and all the Argentinian supporters. There's a huge Argentinian diaspora in Los Angeles, and like they all showed out and stuff, and they're just freaking nuts soccer fans. So it's like, yeah, so it was cool like posting up with them and like enjoying the game.
Very cool.
Nice.
Grant, are you a City fan? Is that what I suspect?
I certainly am.
Okay, for sure. I'm wearing my Cherokee shirt right now.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I came across the fine fellas at Shades of Blue, of course.
For sure.
Crunk's been nice enough to invite me on the show a few times. But yeah, I blame it on I love the Smiths. And when I was in high school, I was like, everybody was a fan of Manchester United. And I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I want to go the other way. And then they signed Claudio Reyna. And even though he never did a goddamn thing for City, I was like, all right, I'm picking this team.
They tried because they had DeMarcus Beasley too. Like City have always tried to be like, hey, we have a U.S. contingent. Like Zach Steffen, that didn't go well. Like honestly, shout out to Man City for keeping on trying to bring in these U.S. players, even though it just never works for them.
Hey, you might have something with Kevin. We'll see.
Yeah, who's that guy? Callum something. Callum.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, he's the real deal. I think. Of all these like overhyped young players, I feel like the hype is very much deserved for what he can do as a 16-year-old.
Yeah, no, some of the goals and things.
Is he 16 already? I feel like I remember when he was like they first started talking about him when he was 14, and I was like, this guy is a child.
Oh,
like, please.
I know, same. It's like I don't actually care about this.
But like you could see it, like even though MLS is what it is, like you could see that he was clearly like a 14 and 15-year-old, like being called up to like make appearances against these grown men that are like twice his size. But yeah, now he's like looking more and more like a real player, and like you can still see there's some maturity there, but like the things he can pull off are kind of incredible. Will he be Premier League ready though? Is the question.
Oh, absolutely not. He's getting loaned away a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like loan him to like
Girona.
some,
That's
yeah.
where all city players.
There you
All
go.
cities they go
Oh,
to
that's a
Girona.
good shout. Yeah, yeah. That's actually probably a good place for him too, as far as like Serie A.
Ooh, oh, and that there was it again. Set pieces, the height with Netherlands. That's a really good chance for him.
Big save from Zion Suzuki.
What they need right now is Robin
Sharpie.
van Persie.
That's like one of my defining World Cup memories. Is that like scorpion kick goalie
Yeah, that was insane.
in South Africa?
It totally made me think, like, it's just like, yeah, people can just do that. That's like a totally normal thing.
Sure, why not?
I really haven't seen anything like it since.
I just think Japan just they have to keep the ball on the ground. Anytime they start doing let's try to get the header, you're not going to outjump anybody from the Netherlands.
They're like a foot taller than on
Yeah.
average. Tall people, these Dutch. What's going on there?
Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, Netherlands, they were one of the first teams where I was just like, oh wow, they're really embracing the whole like nougas in their country. That's nice. That's nice. You know, some countries don't embrace the multicultural aspect that they have and could really make them better as a team. And Netherlands, they've always kind of kept a few on them. Ooh, Van
Tijani,
Dijk.
let's go. Let's go with Tijani.
I feel like the Netherlands keep continuously getting into good positions, but I just don't feel like I'll be surprised if like when they score. Like every time they get a chance, I'm like, I don't think they're gonna score.
Oh,
Sharpie, Japanese Jalen Brunsons versus Dutch Wimbies. So, well, will the Japanese win? Just like,
I mean, we saw how that one turned out, right?
No,
Yeah.
man. The Spurs, that was the Spursiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Leading in the fourth quarter, going into the fourth quarter in every single game, and you basically lost every single one of them. Like, Jesus Christ.
I won't claim it. I know there's been plenty of online discourse of who is or is not a New Yorker. I do not claim to be a New Yorker, but I lived and worked there for 7 years. I lived in Manhattan, worked in Brooklyn for a long for nearly a decade, and we won because we had Jalen Brunson and the other team did not. Because when it's crunch time, that guy's fucking coming through.
He really is.
Yeah.
He really
That
is.
guy was on smoke. Like,
It's insane.
fair
Amazing.
enough. Although
Yeah.
I will say, like, one of my really good friends who was in my group chat for footy, she's like, she lives in New York, so she was rooting for the Knicks, and I was like, I'm happy for you, but at the same time, do you not understand that the Spurs literally threw this whole entire series away?
I mean, we helped take it. I mean, I feel like
you guys definitely took it, but my God, it's like that. What was it, like 2 games ago? That Fox guy, like, just
Yeah. Just
you know
hold
when
on to the
you're,
ball.
you know that
Just hold
the
on to the
very
ball.
specific like niche thing that you say about football, where you're like, just run to the corner flag, just
Yeah.
hold the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to score here?
Yeah.
You have 25 at half. Like you should not lose that game.
You just can't fuck that shit up.
That is, I'm sure I joked like J.R. Smith is happy because his moment with LeBron pointing like this is the new like replacement for that, because it's just like such a dumb moment where you're just like, what? Were you
Now,
thinking? No, you weren't thinking.
I think what made that moment spectacular is that you can read his lips and he's saying like, I thought there was more time on the clock.
Yeah, J.R. Smith. I thought we were ahead. And I was like, no, JR, no, JR.
Oh,
I hated that for him because
don't
I
let
love
them
that
see
guy.
that.
Yeah, you cannot predict that type of stupidity. Yeah, no, Fox, and he's being paid well, and he's always struggled in his career, and kind of wondered why. You could always blame the Kings, and now you see this, and it's just like, oh no, that Kings it might have
What really
permeated.
solidified it for me is like I saw this clip after that game, where he was like in the locker room and answering questions, and they were asking him about the play, and he was like, I just, I wanted to score. I just thought it was like the best thing to score. I didn't make it. I was like, so no accountability. No, I did the wrong thing. No, like maybe I should have done this. Like even if you do score, they still have time to come down the other end and score. Like,
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some.
like,
that's
oh my
sports
God.
cliches. Jared was saying sports cliches.
Bruh.
that's a real. You see, what had happened was type of answer.
Yeah,
It's like,
very,
Darren,
very
come on,
much
buddy.
so.
Shooter's gonna shoot.
Yeah, Xavi Simmons hurting himself before that really hurt. I enjoy him as a footballer,
Yeah.
and that's why I hated that he went to Tottenham, because it's like, oh, I actually really enjoy you, and I hate to see you completely lose your career because you went to Tottenham.
So did I actually really, really like Xavi Simmons as somebody who watches the Bundesliga quite a lot. Like I wanted, I liked him for Arsenal, but at the same time I was like, I don't think he'll do well in the Prem as much as I want him. I think he's a good player because the physicality in the Prem is just nothing like Serie A or the Bundesliga or anything else. But him tearing his ACL like right before the World Cup is dark.
Yeah. I mean, the rehab is super intense, and I'm hoping that he uses that as a chance to get really, obviously not become like Traore strong, but like really work on his center of gravity and his strength so he can handle the physicality. Because he has the ability. He doesn't like all of the like physicality though. Like that's just not his game. He can kind of get lost in the complaining and stuff like that. So hoping this is the beginning of something new, but often we see ACL surgeries are just bad surgeries with Tottenham players, and you're just like, oh, remember them? So yeah.
Yeah, it's just I feel like speed of, not even just physicality, but speed of thought in the Prem needs to be so much faster. You have time and space in every other league. The Prem, you don't even have space to breathe. Like,
Ooh, Japan. What can they do? See, and it's just Netherlands. They're so much.
And very draws that pass.
they
Yeah,
need to
bad
start getting
giveaway.
these transitions right if they're
Yeah.
not going to have possession.
It's tough though because Netherlands they are bigger, faster, and stronger than them. So the second that Japan even gets on the counter, they immediately have like
Yeah.
3 people in
I think
orange
they
around
kind of
them.
have to like commit to going forward though.
Yeah.
Like if you're not going to possess the ball, like have a little bit of like alleviate some of the stress of the defenders constantly sitting in their own box, you kind of have to push some at least 4 or 5 guys going at a time on each transition.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't just like sit back being like, we're gonna lose the ball anyway. I need to be back.
Yeah, because
here.
the
That's not a
Netherlands
good
are
enough.
very far forward. They have like their entire midfield and their front line camping in your box. Run at Van Dijk. Like,
Right. Let's go. I want to see Reinders do well though. He really
I have
needs it.
Ake and Reinders in my World Cup fantasy team.
There we go. You think we'll get Ake minutes in the second half?
Probably.
yeah, you probably
Gotta
will.
think so.
He was my favorite City defender. We're losing him.
I always want my Arsenal players to do well, but I want their teams to go out because you guys need to rest for next season. I don't have time for this.
Nope. Go
Wrap
all
this
the
shit
way.
up.
All the teams, whatever. Just play all the games.
They score?
No. They
No,
wasted it. No.
but that's a chance and a half. Oh my days.
Ooh. Oh. And dang.
I mean, it's a good strike, but man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Drops
good
you
build
in
up,
the
good
box.
strike.
You gotta take time with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a.
Not off by much.
What's up, Miami Snoopy? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
I will say, like, for all the talk that I will say Europeans, for all the talk that Europeans were yapping about the pitches for this summer, all of them look immaculate so far.
I was getting so frustrated with that because they're all like basing this off the friendlies that like aren't at World Cup events. And,
Yeah.
like they had to
In
shut things
stadiums
down
that
for like a
weren't
month.
even going to be in the World Cup.
This pitch has been installed since like early spring.
I can't remember. There was an NFL player who had pointed out, it was like, man, like we would like artificial grass like all the time for us. Like, what? Why does FIFA just they get to walk in and get this? And I was like, well,
y'all don't have no
time for an
unions.
economic, yeah, time for an economics lesson, buddy.
Right. Yeah, the money spent. Well, and that's the thing though. Like it's here and it's installed, and I get the problem of it is just like keeping up with it because it has to be replaced quite often. And again, it's just the NFL teams can afford it. Like,
yeah,
pretty easily.
Yeah. So like, and that's the thing. It's like you guys can afford it, and it would technically be better for the health of your players. It's frustrating that they don't. And even this, was it Michigan or was it Michigan State? I'm pretty sure it was Michigan, who they are the ones who created this specific type of grass. Like it's like 95% real and then 5% synthetic for the best situation. And I mean, it does look good. The ball's bouncing because I definitely saw some videos where the ball died after like two bounces. So like it does look good. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people who were a little worried about it because I've been to many friendly games in these stadiums, and the pitch, it's just like you can see the patchwork in it.
Yeah, anytime they have to like roll out the sod and you have like 5 days for it to really take shape. It's bad. It's bad stuff. Yeah. And like you can see the patches tearing up as they're running and sliding.
So yeah, like you said, it's been in for months. So it's had plenty of time to get there. And yeah, I would like for some of it to stay, but some of it's also just on top of.
Yeah. I think that's like
there you go. Yeah, Billy back in the comments, 100% correct. Every NFL owner, it's like, no, wait, I need that money.
They had to take out some of the sweets,
right?
Put it in this pitch. Can't be doing
Think
that.
about the billionaires, guys.
Yeah, they'll take those sweets from the billionaires' cold, dead hands, which I'd be okay with.
Japan are finishing this half the better off momentum-wise.
I think you're totally right, Gabs. Like end of half stuff looks like Japan is kind of getting some momentum.
Although I will say, I don't know if this is like maybe an underdog thing or maybe it's just me. Has anybody else noticed in other games where I feel like the referees sometimes give the whistle to the European teams way more often?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
It's annoying me so much. Like what happened to like the benefit of the attacker? Like I feel like every time the team that's the underdog is trying to get up the pitch, the 50-50s always go to the European team.
I think there's truth in that.
I haven't watched enough, but like last night, I think the Brazil-Morocco, that referee, I think he was like Eastern European. The stare downs he was giving to some players, I was living for it. He had like when they have a little bit more personality.
Yeah, I need this entire competition to be ref by like CONCACAF and CONMEBOL refs. I think that would make everything better, in my opinion. Ismail El-Faf, the ref today, he's like CONCACAF ref. He does MLS and stuff.
Right, like they don't necessarily have the ego, but if you look at them the wrong way, they will fight you. They will fight you.
For sure.
They have command of the game, and sometimes they don't.
That's why you have to be like Clint Dempsey. You take that rule book and you rip it in their face and tell them they go to hell.
Take it into your own hands.
I love that, bro. They have this Netherlands team. This bench is insane, actually. Yeah, Coop Miners, Brabi, Depay, depending on how you feel about him, Kluivert. They have Juro Hato, Gertruda, Ake. Yeah, just like they can totally make all of the rotations and not really have that much of a drop in talent.
Yeah,
like Mark Flecken is
like of course, we all know and love.
Yeah, Val Veghorst and Noah Lang, like they're good too in their ones. Obviously, Quentin Timber, the lesser known Timber brother.
Yeah, very unfortunate. The timber is not fit enough to play the World Cup.
I like the Clive Air shout from Sharpie Charlie. Wouldn't expect anything less from our guy, but I don't know if it shows my age,
Yeah.
but Clive Air's dad, Patrick,
Mm.
that dude was a fucking player. That guy was amazing.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Pull up the we are here at halftime, so I'm gonna pull up the stats. We'll look at the stats, look at the player scores, the bench. Okay, so we are at halftime. We see Netherlands dominating possession, like insane, 69% to 31%. But when you look at XG, 0.41 to Japan 0.15. It's not significant.
Yeah, feels like that.
And five, yeah, 5 shots, 3 on target, 14 touches in the opposition box, which is double of uh, Japan, but also no big chances.
3 shots
And
on
like
target, all
it's just a
from
bunch
Daniel
of
Martin. Daniel
oh
Malin
gosh,
putting the team
Daniel
on his
Malin.
back.
Yeah, and then I love going to the duels. See, yeah, Netherlands dominating the duels as they should and expected. The duels, the dribbles, the like. I don't know. It's they should be very. Netherlands should be disappointed in this, which to me, because football very much is a wonderful story and fate based. I feel playing with their food.
For
I think
sure.
Japan might actually steal this. Like that's how
I,
it
I, I
feels.
wouldn't be surprised if it kind of almost went the way that the Swiss game went,
Yep.
where like Netherlands come out and score, and then they, play around and play around, and then all of a sudden, Japan nick a goal.
I mean, I'm focusing on that last chance that Japan had when the cross came in. It missed the head of the defender, went to the feet. He had some time, and it went just a little bit left. I mean, I feel like that's probably if Japan scores, it's kind of how it is. Just seize upon the mistake that Dutch defenders. Because I mean, it's not a the defense is for Dutch like Van Dijk's old. The line, yeah, it's not like they're like a completely, like a fortress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Only
I agree.
0.06 XG from open play too for the Netherlands. Like,
Yeah, no.
Not great. Not great. Uh, and it's one of those things because you want to give credit to Japan, but it really does just feel like Netherlands are being kind of dumb and the worst.
I mean, yeah, I mean they're dominating possession, but you could still win a game with not dominating possession as long as you seize upon that mistakes and stuff. And I think if we're talking about size, just coming back to size, I mean Japan needs to use their size. Keep on the ground, be fast, hit on the counter, and seize upon the mistakes in the box. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they're gonna have to, like I said, they're gonna have to commit to going forward. They're gonna have to be a little bit braver because at the end of the half, they started actually creating some good chances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's looking at the player score, Van Heck is the best performing player for Netherlands, which this might be a hot take, but I don't think your defender should be the best performing player on a squad if you want success.
Are you talking about Dumfries?
But
no, Van Heck.
Oh, Van
no,
Heck.
Van Heck with a 7.2. He has a 7.2. Yeah. It's just in general, like if you want to win, maybe your best rated player shouldn't be a defender.
Oh, that's
You'll
funny because
need
that's how I
the
feel about Dumfries. Literally, the fact that they consistently make him one of their best players. They deserve to lose. Like,
oh no, I'm laughing. Like the fact that he's going to Real Madrid, like he is a good player, a part of the team, but yeah, he's not the dude. And so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And then yeah, Japan, their best player, one of the fullbacks, and then the goalkeeper. That is like I know what I just said with defender. You can argue what is a goalkeeper, but maybe your goalkeeper being the best performer is good. You want him to do well. So shout out to him. He's performed well. He's how many stops? Let's see. Let's look. Surprise, surprise, his heat map. 3 saves. He's faced almost a whole 0 of a goal, so he's almost prevented a goal. Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, he's had some good saves so far.
Zion, let's go. Gonna listen to some Lauryn Hill later. So let's look at this bench. It mentioned uh, all the players that Netherlands could bring on. Not the most familiar with this Japan team. Like there are some names on here that I'm familiar with, but I would be very interested to see what they do, who they bring on to change things up because that's what they're gonna need to
I
do.
wish Matoma was fit.
I know, but I mean, I feel like that's been his
Tomiyasu,
career.
they bring him
My
on
boy, I
more
love that
defensive
boy so much.
substitution.
I'm glad he's fit. I do think for some reason I have a feeling that like it'll probably be like a Memphis Depay, a Noah Lang, or like a Cope Miners on in the second half.
Yeah, they actually need to go embrace the counter even more because that is where Gakpo and Somerville kind of thrive more. They're pacier dudes. They kind of need a little bit more space and of their midfield. Like that's also a good shout because De Jong he can pass, Gravenberch can pass. Reinders he's a ball carrier, uh, but that once they get the ball, they need to immediately kind of like look up and send the ball someone's way. Like Mala needs to be kind of like dropping back and doing a little hold up action so he can send it out wide to Gakpo or Somerville. Dumfries even likes to get forward. Van de Ven, we spoke about his speed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he can play the fullback successfully.
And I
So
mean, I
it
rate Gakpo,
is what it
but
is.
on Liverpool, he's typically used as a second half substitution. So I mean, that's how he kind of plays for Liverpool. But I feel like he's always more of a clutch sub in that instance. But that's just for playing for Liverpool. But that's how I would utilize him if I was organizing this team.
Yeah, Gakpo, he needs a lot of touches. He's the kind of guy who really needs to participate in the game to thrive. He is also like not most footballers, but he is one of the more aggressively one-footed players that I've seen before.
True.
So it does make it a little easier to shut him down because of that. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. It's
It's a lot of
anybody's game.
interesting attackers on Netherlands bench. I wonder when they open that card.
Yeah, yeah, they have so many people to choose from. Like, do you want to go bigger and more physical and just kind of focus on possession and set piece and sending in those crosses? Do you want to try to do the whole counter, fully embrace that? Um, like Brobby, again, what Sharpie said, Brobby's a really good shout because he kind of is in betweener with the best of both worlds. He's very strong on the ball. He loves to hold up play, but he's also very fast as well. So like I think he probably could come in and be very effective. Coop Miners also he's a person who loves a progressive pass. So you could bring him on and he will instantly get Netherlands moving. Yeah. Let's see. And no need to even think about defense for either side because it's 0-0. Like we need some goals, baby. We need some goals.
How do
7
we
goals
feel?
this half. Let's go.
There we go.
20 goals.
Imagine if this ends up being the first 0-0.
Oh man.
It certainly felt like Japan, was able to kind of play on a string defensively. They went to ground, but never carelessly to get some good blocks. Like it felt like they have a good thing going. Obviously, it's still
Yeah, they have
nil,
a
but
good
it
shape.
really,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. I'm glad to hear that because I mean, that's the way it's looked to me so far.
I think they're very well structured, and like that,
Yeah.
the Netherlands can't unorganize them at all is maybe an issue for them, unless they get like a dangerous set piece they can take advantage of.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna need something. Okay, so the second half should be starting anytime now, but I guess how many more commercials does Fox need to fit in?
A lot.
That's many.
That's
Although
been
I've been very disappointed with the commercials for this World Cup. Like the only good commercial I feel like they've had is the Adidas one. Everything else
yeah,
has been blah.
yeah.
I
They've
saw the
just been like
Mourinho
small
one,
commercials.
the Mourinho one for Cauchy, I think, where he's like, I predict
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
And
I've
then
seen that
and it's
one
like
too.
also that he's going to be left out in the rain, or his girlfriend's going to leave him, and it's like, that's okay, but I think they're just trying to get everyone addicted to Cauchy and Polymarked.
Right.
Oh, for sure, 1,000%.
I did not
It actually
realize.
frustrates me so much they call it a prediction market. Like you are a betting scheme.
I have no
Please
idea
stop.
how they get away with it.
Yep.
Like,
Well, yeah, it's just
Rebrand.
the wording and the phrasing, and we don't have anyone in the right spaces to hold them accountable,
They're paying the right politicians. I think that's exactly right.
which is all of them. Just pay them all. That's fine.
Pretty
So
much.
many Americans are just doing this now, like, you know, how they would for like basketball and stuff. And it's just like, dude, you guys can lose so much money if you're
Yep.
just like going off like vibes and superficial like picks, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like, or FIFA rankings. It's just like, bro.
yeah, there's
Come
a
on.
reason why they have like ads everywhere because they're making so much money hand over fist on people.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere. There's a Kalshi ad in like literally everything at this point. On your fridge, probably.
On your friend.
Hey, I okayed it. I hit the terms and conditions. I okayed it. It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't
Oh.
realize how jarring the like hydration ads were because I've been watching on Telemundo. So until I went to the watch party on
Mhm.
Friday, I like had not realized that, oh, it's just like hard cut, comes back and
Completely
like
takes you out.
everything's already in
Completely
play.
Takes you out. Yeah.
Um,
And even when you're watching on Telemundo, you will see like everybody standing around waiting. It truly reminds me on like if you've ever gone to like a college football game or an NFL game or whatever that's on television, because you just have like the ref standing in the middle of the pitch,
Yeah.
just with their arm up, basically being like, wait.
Now,
And the
what I
commercials
did
come out.
enjoy is that like in the Mexico game and last night between Haiti and Scotland is like when the entire stadium is like singing whatever song they have playing during the hydration break. Like I forget what song it was last night, but that was kind of incredible to be able to like hear that instead of a commercial is nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll say I've been watching on Telemundo also, but I went to a watch party. It's called the Armory in Seattle. It's like right next to the Space Needle, whatever. And they're a good sized crowd there. And it was my first time hearing the American announcers. I want to say it was John Strong. Might be wrong. Is that who called the USA Paraguay game?
Nice
think
rhyme.
so.
Nice rhyme, by the way.
And he had said, well, with these hydration breaks, it's almost like we have 4 quarters. And then they cut to they go to the hydration break and he goes, and that's the end of the first quarter. And I will tell you in Seattle, at that watch party, at least, there was an audible groan of all the football fans who were just like, oh, fuck, don't call it that.
Yeah. Yeah. There are so many ways and reasons for the outside world to hate America. And this is just like, that is just
Imagine they get Joe Buck to do the final.
Please.
and he's just asking questions the entire time. Like that's all it is.
They just roll Al Michaels out to do it.
Trying to just paint the picture of how historic this occasion is, but he does absolutely nothing about the sport he's watching. You know what I mean? The Clash of Titans.
And the clock doesn't stop, right? Like that.
Right. That's exactly what he would be like. He'd be like, wait, 45 minutes. Oh, okay.
Now we're playing extra time. Stoppage time. Stoppage time.
Yeah, it's
Troy Aikman, Joe Buck, and who else?
Who's the guy? The Colts kicker. They'll have him on the sideline. Who's a dude?
There you even put that in the universe.
Adam Vinatieri.
That is true. Yeah, I'm probably making a huge mistake because somebody's gonna make that decision.
He has a contract with ESPN, so we're safe.
Thankfully.
We're safe.
Relatively speaking,
Mark's safe.
That guy.
We're safe. All right, the players are coming back out. All right. Obviously, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna grab another drink.
I'll do the same.
Me too as well.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Oh, commercial break
We're
on
all
the Shades of
dipping.
Blue.
Should we take a
No,
break?
you can get, I don't want everyone to go at the same time, so you guys can go. Whoever needs to go, please go.
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is this like
I'll take
classroom?
it-
Can
I'll
only
take
go
it
one
with
at a
you, Crunk.
time?
I'll go in the second run.
No, it's just not great for a stream.
Can you
Take
use the
everybody on
restroom?
it.
I don't know.
Chat, talk amongst yourself, right?
Can I use the restroom? I don't know. Can you?
You're definitely a teacher.
Is the pass there? Is the pass there? Is it gone? Then you can't. This pass is gone.
Alex, you're an educator.
I am an educator.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm in
Thank
Los
you for doing
Angeles.
that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm kind of transitioning out though. It's been 10 years, but I'm not fully leaving. But I am looking for other things. But it's been a good run. I like it. It's been the greatest pleasure, greatest pain, as I say. And sometimes it's not the students; it's the adults in the room as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my I substitute taught in college and like dealing with parents. Yeah, that was something was hard for me personally.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've had this conversation with Sharpie Charlie, but I work with a union and we represent like school support staff, so custodians, groundskeepers, tech, food service and stuff. And the teachers union's always been really kind and kind of working with us and knowing we're all in this together. So I just got a tremendous amount of respect for teachers all over the place.
I was a union organizer for where I'm at.
Let's
So yeah, I can say it's very difficult and a lot of heat, I guess. But like I believe in the power of the union. So
damn right.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Sharpie, you're the reason why this game is not doing well. Your damn bets.
Sharpie locked in. Sharpie, he saw it coming.
He did. But I mean, we should have saw it with Morocco and Brazil. You think, man, two teams with offensive firepower, we're gonna see some great attacking, and they just kind of like cancel each other out, and it's kind of similar to what we're doing here. All right, let's go. We're seeing energy.
Yeah, it's is playing for a scoreless draw against Netherlands like the best opportunity to like win the group for Japan?
Probably.
Yeah, just don't lose.
Yeah.
If you can keep them from scoring, I think you'll be all right. They're putting balls into really good area. Netherlands are putting balls into really good areas, but they're not getting on the end of it.
This does look better. Yeah, like the first 90 seconds of this half for them. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Japan are definitely holding their line well.
I don't know. I think we see some goals this half. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm feeling better about my 4-3 prediction. I think it's gonna come true.
Speak into it.
Oh my gosh!
Into existence, buddy.
That would be a literal basketball game if that happened. 7 goals.
See, this is why I want golden goal back. Like, we need some jeopardy in here. Yeah. No penalties. Somebody needs to score.
Go to extra time. Keep going until someone scores.
Someone score, you cowards.
Wouldn't that be great if like the rules for the American World Cup were that golden goal is back?
Oh my god, I would love it.
It's like the Olympics. Whoever the host is, they can change.
Little own goal goes in. Oh no, you're out now.
I'm sure football fans around the world would be totally comfortable with that.
They love it. Yeah, they love everything about this World Cup. So it would just be one more thing that they'd always remember about
It's time to be toxic.
How many Buc-ee's trips from foreigners does it take for us to convince them that this country's all right?
How much brisket can we give to everyone?
It's like, well, their human rights is rapidly declining, but Buc-ee's is cool.
But the food, pretty good, turns out.
Oh, England's van got robbed?
Are you serious?
You saw that? Yeah, it's like, we're the shithole country. Look at America.
They stole all... Yeah, stole all but one ball, stole a bunch of their kits. And
all of Harry Kane's hair product.
I was just laughing at the picture that BBC Sport chose to run with was one where like Harry Kane's ass was hanging out. So it's like he has no shorts.
That's funny. I actually saw I'm super funny. Like against AI, but I saw this like AI like photo of like who stole the actual like equipment, and it was like Phil Foden and Cole Palmer. Oh my god, that made me laugh so
Payback.
And Phil Foden just
I'll
posted
be back.
something on Instagram so he can be like, that was, I couldn't have stole it. I've been in England the whole time.
Phil's got a good
Yeah.
alibi for plenty of things.
I'm truly happy he's has the time off.
Yeah, he needs time off.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably right.
Let him go be famous.
Just a weird year all around for him.
It's been a weird few years for him ever since really ever since the trouble. Honestly, I mean, he's just had. They don't like mention it, but it's been a lot of I guess family problems, personal problems, injuries. So he hasn't really been at that level that he was when he won PFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Reinders, why are you taking these? Because that did
bad.
not look great.
I was gonna say that, but I'll let you see it. Yeah. I didn't want to spoil it.
Well, shit. Okay, there we go.
And of course, it's Van Dijk.
It was a good header, but I will say, as an Arsenal fan, I've been spoiled because these hitting the first man on corners and free kicks. You got to be banned from taking free kicks after that. Stop the nonsense.
Need a little lift.
Haram ball.
This is crazy.
Wow.
That's a great header off the post and in.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, and he just put him onside. There was no need for him to drop back like that. The Japanese defenders, they literally put them onside because they were all offside, and then they just dropped back.
And Gabs, you were just saying Japan was keeping a consistent line all the time. Yep. And then number 3 drifts way too far back.
Yeah, it's just like, why are you doing? You you don't.
And he doesn't jump with him either. He backs away from his I'm very much granted I don't really watch CTE ball. That's what I call it. But I'm not unless the Eagles are going to Super Bowl again, I'm not watching that shit. However, I do not believe in this zone coverage woke nonsense. Mark the man. What is this? Yeah. Free open header in the box is crazy.
Especially it being I'm not leaving him. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe do a zone, like a zone man mixture where the man is, hey, wherever Virgil van Dijk is, be on him. Someone.
Yeah, just jump with him.
Yeah.
At least if you're jumping with him and he gets a header, then he just out jumps you or something like that. But at least put him off a little bit.
I do not. Why completely put him onside?
Yeah, it's very, very onside.
It was so weird. Why drop back?
Yeah.
It's even funnier that they're doing the lines now consistently because of yesterday. When they just didn't draw and they were like, oh, we had a technical difficulty. But why didn't you guys say that during the game? We were all thinking they got cheated.
I'm with you on the zone piece, and I will say he says it. He uses the phrase in reference to basketball, but the great podcaster and writer Bomani Jones always says, "Zone is for cowards," and I totally agree.
Bomani.
I love how Bomani's always been kind of a curmudgeon, but now that he's older, he's just fully embraced it. It's so great. I love listening to him. Man. He's hilarious.
Might be the smartest dude in all of media, not just sports media. That guy's brain is fucking wild.
Yeah, he's great. Which is why I got him into so much trouble.
Also true. Yep. Talk his way into some trouble sometimes, but part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is Japan gonna do?
I was gonna say, I wonder if this cracks open the game a little bit, or they definitely have to get forward now because they won't want to lose this game.
Oh. Yeah, and then also this lead benefits their current midfield as it sits. They are kind of built to hold the ball, be physical, make smart passes, cut off passing lanes, things like that.
I didn't see. Did Netherlands make any substitutions at the half, or did anyone
I
make a
don't think
substitution?
so.
No, I don't think so.
No substitutions. Okay.
Yeah, confirmed. No subs yet. Yeah, I'm definitely not shocked that Virgil was the person to break the deadlock for
No, not even
Netherlands.
remotely.
I take no joy in saying it, but what a fucking legend that guy is.
He is a very good player.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And you know that hair always slicked back, never a hair off.
I can't remember who the U.S. attacker was, but when USA played Netherlands in the 22 World Cup, it was some MLS attacker who like hadn't scored in 9 months, and then USA played Netherlands, and they had obviously Big Verge and Ake back there. And I was like, gee, I don't know. How's that going to go for USA with a number 9 who never scores versus Virgil van Dijk and Nathan Ake?
Jordan Morris, but it can't be. Hold on, now I have to look it up.
I should have come with more information, but yeah.
No, you're fine. Those trailing passes were kicking USA's ass. That's all the like every single time. Get up there and just all the space to shoot and score. It was so frustrating. It's like, how does this keep working against you guys?
It's just every time we get to the round of 16, they start doing bullshit. I can't lie. That game was the Netherlands were there to be gotten at, but that Belgium game from 2014 still to this day. The way I hate Wondolowski.
No. I watched that game. I watched that game actually with my co-host of the Into the Channel podcast. I'll do a shameless plug there, but my good buddy Dino De Cespedes. We were watching it under the Manhattan Bridge in Brooklyn. They put up like a gigantic screen because we worked together for a small startup in Brooklyn, and we watched that match. And Wando missing that, it's just like, oh my god, dude, you're wide open.
You can hear the collective cry of a nation.
Crazy to me how you could be so good for your club team and so bad for the U.S.
Crazy.
Oh, good idea. That was a good idea. Keep it on the ground, guys.
Here's where it opens up. We're opening it up.
No.
Oh, damn.
Was that a deflection or was it just
beating at the
Are they going to call him offside? I think you guys are like 10, 15 seconds ahead of me. Is he onside?
Yeah.
No flag.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Now we have a game. Awesome. We have a game.
Who is that keeping him onside? That's Van der Ven, isn't it? Isn't it? Show it to me.
Oh, it might have been Van Heck.
Van Heck.
Oh no, it is. He was just in his own little world.
Just hanging out back there.
In his own little world.
I said what I said about him.
Oh, Van de Ven, wake up.
Oh, because it clipped him. I don't even think he meant to do that. That's wild.
Whew.
He'll never admit it.
Oh, no, facts. I scored it. Nope, I scored. Yeah.
That's my World Cup goal.
Wow. Okay, we got a game, baby.
Amazing.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
You got to focus really hard on these crosses that Netherlands are going to keep putting into the box, though.
Okay. So again,
are we at the? Oh, we're at the long throw into the box part of the game. Okay. Like what?
Every opportunity to make this a set piece.
Like, this is why. I mean, granted, I'm going to say this anyway because I'm an Arsenal fan, but this is why it's so funny when people like lament Arsenal and Arteta, because I'm like, even when we're not playing, they're doing this. It's not our fault. No one is telling you to play like
guys, I think my issue with Arsenal in the Champions League final specifically is that like you're putting 9 people in front of the ball on defense.
Oh, but the Champions League final specifically, I thought that was the best game plan to win that game. Like
to keep like PSG from opening it up.
We were never gonna play open against PSG.
It's just
totally
like
agree.
As a neutral, it is grating. But yes, like as a this is our best way to win the
man,
game.
that
100%.
game, man. When Kai Havertz scored, I can't lie, I was watching it at a watch party in London, and screaming, beer in my eye, beer in my friend's hair, like it was just so chaotic when he scored that goal.
I mean, I'll say this begrudgingly as a City fan, but I mean, Arteta, Arsenal's tactics this season, innovated the season in the Premier League and what we're seeing right now. I mean, even Pep was like kind of starting to do Arteta like things, like like run at defenders all the time and like just like duels and stuff. And I think one of the criticisms of having the City is that he kind of drifted away from his own style of play, Pep style play, to like just what Arsenal's doing, and because Arsenal was like doing the thing that was winning, right? So
I might be a sucker for like the propaganda or whatever, but since that All or Nothing on Prime with Arsenal, I couldn't be more in on Arteta. That dude's a great manager. Like it took him a while to win the league, but that dude's awesome.
Now, who was that? Not because you just pissed me off. I wanted that to be a red card. Because, like, Japan was sprinting forward getting into that box. Could have had another goal there.
I'm like so far behind it. They're like, Netherlands are still setting up for their corner. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's going to happen here? Break out the collar, Ismail.
Yeah, I'm being super dramatic. It was a yellow card, but I was like, there's like five like Japanese players sprinting forward into the box.
Absolutely kick him.
Come on.
Break it out. I've seen Reds for less.
They're scared. They're shaking in their boots.
I am loving the amount of characters in the Japanese audience that we're seeing today.
Oh yeah, they're funny.
Very cool. Do you see their like entry into Mexico video where they're wearing the I can't remember the type of hat that they're wearing, but they we're wearing like a traditional like Mexican cowboy hat, like their
sombrero? No, I have not seen that.
Sombrero.
No, shit. Let me find it here.
I know that I can picture the type of hat. I have no idea what it's called though.
Tejanas.
Yes.
When you guys get to it, but when they do the close up of Van Heck, is it me or does he have a black eye?
Ooh, I can't wait to see this.
Let's take a look. We just had the cross go on a play, helping Somerville up.
Yeah, no, he definitely does. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's a good shiner.
Right. Yeah. Like, where the fuck did he get that?
On the cheek, right? Maybe during training, took a Van Dyke header to the face. Let's go. We still have so much more football to enjoy. I love this. Even today, we got 2 more games. The final is the day before my birthday, so I'm just gonna basically use it as an excuse.
Wait, July 18th?
19th is the final.
Oh, well, my birthday's July 12th.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Cancers, boy.
Let's go.
The 1998 World Cup was on my birthday, July 12th.
I'm very much enjoying Gabs' reaction. Ooh, that was nice.
I just didn't expect it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, Is that Somerville?
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't expect it.
Wow.
I thought for sure that was going wide. That was so sure.
Yeah.
that like just snuck in. Great goal by Somerville. Wow.
Yeah, they're definitely picking corners today.
Wow.
It was a good move on a defender to set that whole play up, to set up the shot as well.
The first time who sold 2 people.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We got ourselves a football game here.
Oh man. Sorry, Sharpie. We're over 2.5 goals now.
Oh.
Picks out the far post.
Hey, but I mean, at this pace, a 4-3 game is not out of.
We're live.
Subs haven't even come in yet. We are setting up just where I want them.
Man, this is great. This is concentrate right here.
This was like every midday Toronto FC match this season would be like scoreless heading into the 50th minute and end like 7-6. So that's what I'm hoping for with Ismail Elfath refereeing today, bringing some of that magic.
I am. Oh, I don't have Apple, so I can't do MLS. But I do want to watch more of the NLS, the Canadian
NWSL?
leagues. No, the Canadian soccer
The
leagues.
Super League. Yes.
Yeah.
Elise Bennett is leading the Golden Boot of the Northern Premier League right now. A former Casey Current draft pick.
Nice.
Oh, he was onside?
This one person keeping
Ooh,
him. Oh no, he was off. He was off. But whoever that defender was that slid, be smarter. He was always going to cut inside. Let's
I
be
know
serious.
what I'm saying. He's so heavily left-footed. Well, and that's what it just doesn't seem like the players, because even given Somerville his left like that.
Yeah, they're panicking back there.
Yeah.
Relax.
You just need you would just hope that they would do a little bit better, be more aware of who they're facing and their preferences. Okay.
Oh my God. If you had scored that, Jesus, I genuinely would have screamed. Oh my God. This shot that Kubo just let off.
Oh my gosh. Oh. So close. Wow. Kubo's definitely the type of player that could maybe make himself some money.
Hydration break.
Oh no, right? The game has finally started to cook. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Especially because the rule used to be when it's 75 and over, but you can't sell commercials, ads, if you don't know if an ad's going to show or not.
Yeah, that's crazy. I just feel like they could have found a way to do this better. I know they want to do the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 30 second commercials, but even if they did like picture in picture, where they have the smaller, I would prefer that over actually cutting away entirely.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not like the first time there's been hydration breaks at a World Cup, right? I mean,
exactly.
And so, I mean, you think they would figure it out, but yeah, it's splitting away. It's dumb.
See, yeah, and this is what I like about the Telemundo version, because we would be having ads. I remember our first stream. Yeah, I watched it on Fox, and we're just like talking, and I legit for a second I forgot what we were doing. I was like, wait, there's supposed to be a match on. Where is this match? Right, it's fucking ads.
The first game definitely I was like, oh my God, we're at halftime already, and then I was like, oh my God, that was the fucking commercial break.
Completely took me out. It was not great. And it's just like you're doing all this running, and now you're supposed to stop and then start up again. Like even that feels not great.
But this will be so much worse during the knockouts.
Right, because the pressure is going to be up and intense, and all of a sudden, hydration break.
Plus, they've been so bad at getting back to it. At least in the first few games, they were really bad at getting back to it before the players actually kicked off again. I was like, why are they already the ball's already out of play and they're throwing it back in? What if we miss a goal? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, what if we miss a
That's
mistake
what
and
it's gonna
someone's
take,
running
and
through
that's
on
what it's gonna
goal
have to
during
take.
a commercial break?
Yeah. But again, it's gonna be because like on ITV in England, they're not doing it. Obviously, we're not seeing it on Telemundo. I even remember one of the first couple of games, someone like on Telemundo, they like translated the commentary, but the commentary was like, "Don't worry, guys, we're not leaving
Oh,
you
I was
guys for
right.
any of this stuff."
Memphis
Yep.
Depay, Cope Miners, and I don't know who the third person coming on is.
Yeah, I didn't get a good enough glance, but yeah, they're gonna try to run it up now. Oh, Timber.
Met
I got 2 out
Depay.
of 3.
I wonder if Timber got his hair braided with Depay. Oh, wait, where's this game at?
I think it's in
Dallas.
I'm like Depay. He's always going to like the barrios and the ghettos wherever he is. I wonder if he's done that. Like if we're gonna in a couple of days we're gonna see a video of him checking out actual US
Probably.
ghettos. Like it's probably like a dream of his. Honestly, he's probably so excited. Do we have a game in New York? Can I go to the Marcy?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
See, like this, you haven't gotten to it yet, but this is what I mean. Like, I feel like the 50-50s for Japan are not going their way. Like, I feel like they're getting like crumpled out there, and the referee's
Yeah.
just holding the whistle. I just don't understand it.
I mean, they also are just like smaller people. So
That's true, but I mean, like for how
yeah, I just
small
saw
they
it. I
are,
just saw it. Yeah.
you just know they have like the quickest feet. They shift their feet so quickly that I'm
Yeah.
like,
So
that's
you should give them
definitely
benefit
a
of the doubt.
foul. You just like
Yeah.
went
Mhm.
through him.
Yeah, what are the 50-50 stats at this point? Yeah, like overwhelmingly Netherlands are winning these duels.
Yeah, Kubo's still on the ground.
The aerial duels are 15-5, so like not going their way.
I will
Yeah.
say, whoever is running the Fox broadcasting camera people, if you show me one more random celebrity in the crowd, I swear,
Yeah.
During the US game, there's like a 10-second of like Paris Hilton's back.
Live
Morgan!
And then like Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau canoodling.
Yeah.
That threw me for a loop. I had forgotten about that whole
yeah,
thing.
if you're gonna show me a celebrity, at least show me like the football celebrities. You know, like the ones that are there to that are part of the game.
Yeah, they definitely showed the worst celebrities, but also that's US and that's exactly what we deserve. Also, I don't know, maybe I'm in general I'm trying to take like celebrity less seriously cuz like they're celebrities. But like I show speed getting shown up. I saw so many people getting so angry and frustrated that he's there. And I don't know, maybe really good chance for Netherlands. He did that whole trip through Africa and stuff like that. Like that, honestly, like I know he sucked when he first started, but I feel like that's most kids nowadays, and then especially this like generation of kids. They just like they suck. Like they're edgy for the sake of being edgy and things like that. And he has seemed to kind of get his head out of his butt.
I think there was like a period where all I was seeing were clips of like him meeting fans and being like kind of nice about it. So
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
all of his time in Africa, he seemed really cool and like genuine and amazed at everything that every single country was offering. And he did a really good job at like breaking the stigma of like a lot of what a lot of people thought. And it seemed great. Like obviously it's chaotic. Like he's a streamer and he has literally like 500,000 people watching his stream instead of watching the game. Like it's like is it actually great that he's at this game like and stuff like that? That's like a deeper
yeah,
conversation. But
I like wish we could like celebrate growth in people who like
Yeah.
get famous as like teenagers. You know, like these guys mature, and when people mature, hopefully they get smarter and wiser.
yeah, like he definitely doesn't suck as much as I thought he did. Like he seems to
I would be like, I know if I was like famous as a 16-year-old, I would be like
oh yeah.
obnoxious. So.
Oh, I was the worst. Yeah. I thought I was the smartest person, but I didn't know anything.
Right.
Ooh.
Nobody could tell me anything.
Yeah. I just love how the orange
Ooh.
is such a level that it just like radiates off my screen.
They picked like really good contrasting colors for this. The blue and the orange like really pop out.
Great uniform matchup.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Well, I was right. He did. Kubo did get run through because he's coming off now.
Yeah.
He just did his knee in.
Well, yeah, like knee to knee, that's not great.
My God, man.
And also Kubo isn't he we were
He's
talking about Zavi
yes,
hating
right.
physicality. He truly hates it, which is why he does so well in La Liga. Oh man, hopefully he's not injured though. That's unfortunate. All right, Japan, let's go.
Get some Tamayasu minutes.
Yeah, some Yasu minutes. My boy.
Who is he? What team does he play for?
Plays for
He plays
Ajax
for
now.
now,
He's
but
at
he used to play
Ajax.
for Arsenal.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm being the worst.
I feel like those North Londoners, you just call him Tommy.
I love me some Yasu, man.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, out wide. Wow, that was kind of easy. Wow, Netherlands are just okay. Slicing them apart right now. All right footed. Oh, hey. Shout out to Suzuki.
Yeah, it's like now that Japan actually have to try to go forward, the spaces are open up.
Yes. Yeah, they were able to just move right up the pitch. That was wild.
See, I'm glad I'm not the only one who said it. Like the commentator just said, at least for me, he just said like the referee's letting a lot of things go because I'm like I'm noticing it. I'm noticing it.
How could
Like
that, baby? Yes.
Oh yeah, just now. Well, Netherlands just went down, and he was just like, "No, get up." I don't hate it though.
I normally say like I would prefer referees to do it, but like if you're gonna do it, it has to be for both sides. It can't be feel lopsided for me.
Yeah,
Exactly right.
Yeah. I think because like my first real exposure of like getting into soccer was like with the US women's national team that like I see people like in women's soccer, people can like kill each
Yes.
other and they won't call a foul.
100%.
Japan is wasting these good positions though. They need to be
Yeah.
able to cross well.
Mm-hmm.
No, women's game is just like hell in a cell. They're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
Like the
Maybe-
fact that Brazil game had as many reds as it had.
Bruh. It actually was so funny because Trinity put up like on her Instagram story, like, you know who didn't get a red? Me. I didn't get a yellow either.
Personal growth. We love to see it.
And there were multiple people on Blue Sky who, when Trin comes into the match, were just like, "Oh yeah, surely she'll turn down the temperature of this." But like she did a great job.
And ooh, okay, the crosses have been awful.
These wild crosses are driving me insane. Like, driving me insane.
Yeah.
And it's not just because I want Japan to win. It's more like at least have some quality. If you're gonna lose, like just give them something.
Yeah, but also I don't.
Oh man,
I don't
that
understand
header
what all
broke
the
up that
crosses
bicycle
are doing.
attempt.
Yeah, I don't know what all these crosses are gonna do.
What is the plan here? Yeah. Like,
Yeah, they just feel like they're like they don't have a plan. They're just crossing to no one. I would rather they cut it back on the floor and shoot from the top of the area because Netherlands are starting to sit deep into their box because they know if you cross the ball, they're going to be able to head it out.
Yeah, work into the box, or no, we're like dribble into the box. You know, like
Yeah.
don't put it in the air.
Dribble or try to at bare minimum try to get someone open at the top of the key and just hit it because you guys are very good at long shots, at least from the ones that in this game.
Man,
aerial duels are now 17-5.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Not going well.
No.
No, yeah.
You
Keep the
know,
ball
would be
on
a
the
good idea.
ground.
Another aerial duel. Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh. Okay. 12
Yes!
minutes
Bro, please! At least you did what I told you to do, which is cut the ball back.
Oh,
It's
I had a
my
fortuitous bounce
days.
too. Oh yeah, just right at him. Those are always the worst. Just like right there. Anywhere else.
Nothing's
But
more
they've done it
vindicating
once,
than
they
when
can
you
do it
say
again.
something and
Ooh,
then
that's
like they
cheeky.
actually do it and it works out.
Yeah.
Let's continuously keep the ball on the ground.
Right? It's no different than like when Julian Alvarez was at City and he would get his chance to be like the striker and they're just like spamming crosses in and it's like that is not
Yeah,
his
let's
game. What are we doing right now?
stop the spamming crosses. The only time I've seen spamming crosses work genuinely is when like you have like who's that guy with the fro who used to play for Fellaini?
Oh yeah.
Fellaini, like
Marouane
you
Fellaini, yeah.
just spam it in there. He's up there somewhere.
Yeah, it's like such a specific. You need such a specific word for that to be a good thing to try. Or you need
Yeah.
like someone that is like a tall midfielder that can make those late
Yeah.
runs. And
You're gonna trot out slow ass Peter Crouch and just hope that he can head some balls in. Hopefully he accidentally slips into a goal every now and then.
yeah, because like that's not even Haaland's game really, and he's
Love it.
a tall giant man.
Exactly.
We're
gonna get some Ake
honestly,
minutes.
it pisses me off so much how giant he is of a human being for him to be
He wants the
as
ball
not
on
great
the
at
ground.
heading he is. Yeah. It's just like you are like he'd much rather like jump and be like a different like parallel to the ground, but just like 20 feet in the air and trying to kick the ball as opposed to just like throwing his head at the ball.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the long goal that always comes to mind is the far post shot. He just puts his boot up and he's like just right there because he has a long ass leg. You know, he's just like, boop. Yeah.
Oh God, KDB, miss you. Yeah, Real Madrid making some moves. Dumfries, Bernardo Silva, Canante.
That back line is going to be food next season.
I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious because you're seeing all these posts being like, God, this Real Madrid team is going to be so good. It's just like they are not going to be good. They are not.
You just spent money. Hilarious. I mean, I know they didn't buy Trent, but like you're paying a lot for his wages. You then go and get, and you also just bought who is it, Fran Garcia or the other guy, Grass or whatever, like just last season. Now you're replacing them again with Dumfries and Cucurella. It just does not make sense to me. You need to figure out your midfield.
It was obvious that the team was a mess last year, so I'm glad they're bringing in Jose Mourinho to really bring the temperature down and stabilize that club.
Yeah. He'll do that. We'll cut to him on the sideline of him doing this. Like, come back, come back. Like, all right.
Oh,
sure,
a question for the City boys in the chat. Valverde, what do you guys think for City? Valverde coming to City.
The only problem with any player from Real Madrid, even though they need to get rid of these players, they're going to ask for like all the money in the world, and it's like you're in a worse spot. Oh my God, Depay, that was not needed at all.
Welcome to the Memphis
like literally
experience.
Locked eyes at him
and just
stared at
right
him,
into him.
Just
like
jumps right into him.
I love the incredulity after like such a clear yellow card offense. You're like, what? I don't understand what you're calling here. Oh my God, he like put his whole body into him.
Exactly. Like stared him down before just jumping directly into him. It's like, what are we doing?
That is the kind of Memphis football 3-6 Mafia would be proud of, I think.
Exactly. Japan. Oh, Japan, they're turning it up. Okay, let's go. Knock them around. Show them you won't be pushed over anymore. Only took 80 minutes.
It's Problem is that like
Oh,
this
Lord.
Dutch team is like twice the size of every Japanese player.
Literally.
Exactly. Oh, Robbie's coming on. Oh yeah, no.
That's what I
That's
was
gonna be
like.
tough.
Now that Robbie's coming on, I'm like, Lord,
Oh, it's over.
he's about to start sprinting into someone's chest.
Yeah, man. I enjoy him. I really do. Like he's still very raw, but I think he could end up becoming a really good player.
He could be a really good player. I do not enjoy him in the Premier League, though. He does too much, like Liam Delap, like want to wrestle and fight.
Yep. Agreed. You know, Arsenal could bring him in, and him and Gyökeres could just be like body slamming everybody.
Man, Jokers don't want to fight. These defenders be wanting to WWE chokeslam. That boy is not meant for the Prem. You need to go
RKO.
Serie A.
Okay, Japan. Yeah, just with the energy, Netherlands have kind of dropped. If they are smart, they could probably score in the next couple of minutes. Ugh, that's not gonna do it.
But they are smart. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Japan are being unserious.
why did you hit it in the air, bro?
I can't understand it. I can't understand it. You're in a perfect position to cut the ball back or hit a low cross.
And he had a guy being like, "Yo, I'm right here," and he was like, "I'm actually gonna hit it directly at Virgil van Dijk."
Yeah, that's the dude you want to hit the ball in the air to. Jeez.
What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know. He looks 7 foot taller than me.
You're not as tall as I thought you were.
Everyone just looks so big right now.
A continuation. Oh my god!
They like insist on crossing into the air. I just can't understand it.
Right? Do they not have any of these like multi-level short set pieces, like hit to a person, that will give them space to then cross it low?
It's a great question, Crunk, because I mean, like, obviously, my show like focuses on women's football, but if you think about like the Japanese football ethos, it's such a level of organization to where it's almost everything looks scripted.
Yeah.
But there's still some like flowing nature to it, and like you would just like connect some passes on the ground here.
Yeah. Try to get the defenses spread out a little bit.
Yep.
That's a nice idea.
Japan is definitely pinning the Netherlands in now. They are very deep. They just need to capitalize on this.
So we'll get 3 minutes guaranteed for the water break. What are we thinking here? Like 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time?
Yeah, I think 5 to 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
I like it.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Oh, that was a great pass. Oh.
That was a great pass. I would love to see just one short corner from these guys.
I know, right?
That's it.
Japan! Let's go!
Okay,
what after I said a short corner? Fucking the box.
Damn. Called it. Oracle. The Oracle.
The soothsayers on the street.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh man, my feet so far behind. They haven't even taken the corner yet.
No, I'm right there. I'm right there with you, Jordan. Here it comes.
Wow, that's good.
Oh, but it's an aerial corner.
Oh, what a goal!
They must.
Who was it that they beat?
All right, I'm sorry for telling these guys to stop trying that.
Nobody's marking that guy.
You just gotta have unhinged amounts of self-belief in those aerial crosses.
Is that Virgil van Dijk?
One will happen.
I think that is Virgil van Dijk who's on that guy. That's peak.
Here.
It is. Yep, he misplaced it. It went right over his head.
Ooh. Damn.
I did
Wow.
say you need to capitalize.
Oh,
on
and
this
it bounced
with
off another
pressure.
Japanese player's head too.
That is so peak. I love that. Team goal.
So
15's
so
got
that's
to claim
actually
that.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's actually
Yeah.
the second goal from
Whoever
Japan.
got
That
corner and
Yeah.
get a hockey
Got it.
assist.
Does it? They now have an assist. They went from having a goal to an assist. I love it. Okay, are we gonna have some chaos and some hybrid?
I know, like, I've never played at this like level or whatever, but anytime I see the referee in the middle of the way, like I'm always like, how did you end up being
Damn,
like
that restart was like a football, like American football. Like everyone lined up on the halfway line, and it was like kick.
yeah, let's return that ball.
Let's return it.
Like just speaking of football, just
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he gets tackled by the referee. Get the fuck out of the way, dude.
nice little shoulder charge.
Also, how a lot of the restarts start, like they just kick the ball as far as they can out of bounds, so it starts down the pitch like your punt return. You know what I mean? How you just try to get into the corner.
Get the territory. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like at least kick it really high in the air and turn it into like an aerial duel type of thing.
Yeah.
So then maybe you can kind of take advantage of the second or third ball.
Gabs, I'm with you on the refs. One of my favorite things to yell at
and a kick.
referees is get out of the way.
That's a double yellow. Double yellow then.
That's a double yellow.
Give them all the yellows.
Just throw the yellows and a red
I will
card.
say, I do not like the way that like they're using this yellows as a like if you get one more yellow in the group stage, you're gonna be like suspended for the next game. Like
two yellows. Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Two yellows, and then it restarts at the end of the group stages and again in the quarterfinals. So either way, yeah, you have multiple chances to possibly miss a very important match.
That's why I worry about Tyler Adams of all players.
All right, Japan, can we be the winner in this 5 minutes of stoppage? This 6 minutes of stoppage. We'll see. We shall see.
Ooh. Okay, ref. Okay, ref. Yeah, some Japanese people must have said some crazy things about him while he was walking in. Okay, this is good though. This was a fun draw. Alex, you called it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be like a 1-1, but you know, I'm glad that we saw some goals. It wasn't going to be such a boring match because this is a very evenly matched team, two evenly matched teams. So, you know, but it has been this second half has been very interesting. Glad to see some goals.
And yeah, the other two teams in their group is Sweden and Tunisia. Oh yeah, no. Again, this is very similar to the Brazil and Morocco. Like as long as between Sweden and Tunisia, like if one of those teams win, they are in the best spot. But like you would still think that Japan and Netherlands would be the 1-2.
Do we think Sweden is any kind of dangerous with Gyökeres and Isak?
They're solid. I mean,
I won't say they're dangerous, but hey, all you have to do is score, which is the hardest thing to do. But like, if you have two people who can actually really score goals for their country, which Gyökeres can, Isak obviously can.
I think like if they're like so clearly the third place team in this group, but if they can get in as like the third place team in that like round of 32, potentially like when the knockout games start, and then it's like everything's so tight, you just need somebody to make one moment count. Potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why do I keep doing this? I'm looking at the Sweden team and I'm like, Alenga's Swedish? There's like a player on each team, and I'm just like, wait, what? That's fine. But also that kind of makes a lot of sense about him. Alenga.
It's in the same vein, Crunk. When I was a kid playing FIFA, it's kind of what started my England fandom. But I picked England to play, and I was furious. Like I couldn't understand why Dennis Bergkamp was not on the England national team. And I'm like, I'm like 11 years old, and like I don't know anything. But then I end up playing against Netherlands. I'm like, oh wait a minute, this white guy with blonde hair, he's Dutch and not English. Like I just had no frame of reference. So it's one of the best parts about international football. It's like, sometimes you're like, oh, he plays for that country. That's fun.
And then you get the one-time switches as well, where you're like, how are you playing for Spain? Were you not just playing for Brazil?
Laporte.
Yeah, absolutely.
Laporte.
Yep.
The French Spanish man.
In the women's game, my favorite, Damaris Segurola, plays for Lyon. Now plays for the Netherlands. Born in beautiful Orlando, Florida, because her father played highlight in Florida. Was a professional highlight player.
Because they're on vacation at Disney World, and
that'd be a sick job. Highlight player, professional highlight player.
I've tried to like watch some of the matches and highlights, and it's an insane sport.
Yeah, the ball travels so fast.
Holy shit!
I'm living for T20 cricket to be back in the Olympics in 28, and I played baseball and I picked up cricket like 3-4 years ago. So like I was like, damn, missed opportunity. It's a fun sport. I like it.
I feel like the camera angles when I'm trying to like watch and absorb cricket, like when the pitcher throws it, and I'm probably not using the right terms, but when the batter hits, when they bowl it, and then the ball is hit, and it's just like the camera swings around. I'm like, what's happening here?
I know it is pretty sudden. It's
a very horizontal game too. Like I mean, the pitch is like so vast, so like balls can get hit front, forward, back, side to side. So like if someone like absolutely swings for the fences like they do in T20. Like they have to like immediately like cut to the ball like traveling out of the boundary. So but it's T20 is kind of like, I don't know, like there's test cricket, which is always like the longer format, but then T20 is kind of like the swing for the fences format. So it's pretty exciting. And I'm actually MLC is coming to doing like their season's coming up. I'm going to a match at the fairgrounds because they're building a cricket ground to promote a fairground. So and that's it.
That's cool.
Final 2-2.
I'll take it.
It's a good match.
That was a fun match. Yeah. Most definitely.
Better than the scoreless draw it seemed to be like heading towards.
Yeah. So. There's nothing I love more than when commentators start like gassing up defenders who are going to Spurs. But heck, I'm looking at you, only for you to not play well. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So tomorrow we're doing the double header back to back. We're doing Spain and Cape Verde and Belgium versus Egypt. Gonna have a nice little cast of people too for those games. So we will see everybody tomorrow who joins us. But thank you again, Justin, Alex, Gabs, and Grant.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Very much enjoyed this.
Crunk.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah. Brilliant people. Love talking football with. All
Good
right.
talk all around.
Let's
appreciate it all.
Yeah, great meeting you guys.
We will be back tomorrow. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all those things that I'm supposed to say that I didn't say at all throughout this entire stream.
Because you're locked in.
Time. Very much so. See ya.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.